We're about to show you 35 vintage automobiles from the early 20th century. Can you guess which decade they were made? In just 5 seconds? If you get the decade right, give yourself 1 point. But if you can also name the make and model, you get a whopping 3 points. Don't be shy. Share your score in the comments and let's see who the real classic car champion is. Is this a 1951 Studebaker Commander, B. 1955 Ford Thunderbird, C. 1954 Kaiser Darren, D. 1955 Lincoln Futura? Quick before it's gone in a flash. It's the futuristic D. 1955 Lincoln Futura, a concept car that would later inspire the Batmobile. The choices are A. 1970 Dodge Challenger, B. 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, C. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, D. 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1. It's B. 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. Is this one A. 1969 Plymouth Superbird, B. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona, C. 1969 Ford Torino Talladega, D. 1969 Mercury Cyclone Spoiler 2? The correct answer is B. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. Are we looking at A. 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Split Window Coupe, B. 1963 Jaguar E-Type, C. 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, D. 1963 Shelby Cobra? You're riding in style with A. 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Split Window Coupe. Your choices are A. 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1, B. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302, C. 1970 Chevrolet Camaro SS, D. 1970 Plymouth Duster 340. And the correct answer is B. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Do you think this is A. 1969 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, B. 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396, C. 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge, D. 1969 Oldsmobile 442? If you picked C. 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge, you're correct. Pick from A. 1970 Plymouth Cuda, B. 1970 Dodge Challenger RT, C. 1970 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, D. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. The correct answer is B. 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. Is this classic A. 1964 Pontiac GTO, B. 1964 Oldsmobile 442, C. 1964 Buick Grand Sport, D. 1964 Chevrolet Chevelle SS? This one is A. 1964 Pontiac GTO. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1968 Shelby GT350, B. 1968 Shelby GT500 KR, C. 1968 Ford Mustang Cobra Jet, D. 1968 Chevrolet Corvette L88. If you said B. 1968 Shelby GT500 KR, you're right. Is this A. 1965 Ford Mustang GT, B. 1965 Shelby Mustang GT350, C. 1965 Chevrolet Camaro RS, D. 1965 Pontiac GTO? The answer is B. 1965 Shelby Mustang GT350, a racing legend. Which of these powerful machines is it? A. 1970 Oldsmobile 442, B. 1970 Buick GSX, C. 1970 Pontiac GTO, or D. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS? It's the B. 1970 Buick GSX, true sleeper muscle car. Can you identify this rare Corvette? A. 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, B. 1967 Chevrolet Corvette L88, C. 1967 Chevrolet Corvette 427, D. 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport? It's the legendary B. 1967 Chevrolet Corvette L88, built for the racetrack. This drop-dead beauty is A. 1971 Plymouth Barracuda, B. 1971 Plymouth Duster 340, C. 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda convertible, D. 1971 Dodge Challenger RT convertible? The answer is C. 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda convertible, one of the most sought-after muscle cars. This Mustang means business. Is it A. 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, B. 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302, C. 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429, D. 1969 Ford Mustang GT? It's the powerful C. 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Can you name this iconic Firebird? A. 1973 Pontiac Firebird Formula 400, B. 1973 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am SD 455, C. 1973 Pontiac Firebird Esprit, D. 1973 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 455. The answer is B. 1973 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am SD 455, a rare and powerful bird. This classic Corvette is from A. 1962, B. 1963, C. 1960, D. 1961. The correct year is A. 1962, the last year of the first generation Corvette. Which Pontiac GTO is this? A. 1964 Pontiac GTO, B. 1965 Pontiac GTO, C. 1966 Pontiac GTO, D. 1967 Pontiac GTO? The answer is D. 1967 Pontiac GTO. This Oldsmobile packs a punch. Is it A. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. B. 1970 Oldsmobile 442. C. 1970 Oldsmobile 442 W30. D. 1970 Oldsmobile Delta 88. It's the high performance. C. 1970 Oldsmobile 442 W30. This Camaro is A. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro RS, B. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS350, C. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS396, or is it D. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z28? The answer is C. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS396. Big block power. This special edition Mustang is A. 1968 Ford Mustang GT, B. 1968 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500, C. 1968 Ford Mustang GT California Special, D. 1968 Ford Mustang Mach 1. The answer is C. 1968 Ford Mustang GT California Special, a rare West Coast treat. This Chevelle is packing some serious heat. Is it A. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS396, B. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454, C. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 LS5, D. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 LS6? It's the ultimate. D. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 LS6, the holy grail of Chevelles. This two-seater muscle car is A. 1969 AMC Javelin, B. 1969 AMC AMX, C. 1969 AMC Rebel, D. 1969 AMC Gremlin. The answer is B. 1969 AMC AMX. This Firebird is ready to fly. Is it A. 1974 Pontiac Firebird Formula 400, B. 1974 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 455, C. 1974 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 455 Super Duty, D. 1974 Pontiac Firebird Esprit? It's the powerful C. 1974 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 455 Super Duty. This stylish Thunderbird is from A. 1955, B. 1956, C. 1957, D. 1958. The correct year is C. 1957. This sleek Buick is A. 1963 Buick Electra 225, B. 1963 Buick Wildcat, C. 1963 Buick Riviera, D. 1963 Buick LeSabre. The answer is C. 1963 Buick Riviera, a design icon. This winged warrior is A. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird, B. 1970 Plymouth Superbird, C. 1970 Dodge Charger Daytona, D. 1970 Dodge Coronet Super Bee. It's the unmistakable B. 1970 Plymouth Superbird. This GTO is letting the sunshine in. Is it A. 1965 Pontiac GTO Coupe? B. 1965 Pontiac GTO Convertible? C. 1965 Pontiac Le Mans Convertible? D. 1965 Pontiac Tempest Convertible? It's B. 1965 Pontiac GTO Convertible. Can you name this classic Camaro? A. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS. B. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS. C. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS SS. Or D. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. Well, the answer is C. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS SS, the best of both worlds. This Mustang is ready to rumble. Is it A. 1973 Ford Mustang Grande, B. 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1, C. 1973 Ford Mustang Cobra, D. 1973 Ford Mustang Convertible? It's the B. 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Those fins belong to A. 1959 Chevrolet Impala, B. 1959 Cadillac Eldorado, C. 1959 Chrysler 300, D. 1959 Buick Electra. The answer is B. 1959 Cadillac Eldorado, a symbol of automotive excess. This speedster dominated the racetrack in the Roaring '20s. Is it A. 1927 Duesenberg Model J, B. 1925 Miller 91, C. 1923 Stutz Bearcat, D. 1920 Mercer Raceabout? The answer is B. 1925 Miller 91, a legend of early motorsports. This unique Chevy wagon is A. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Townsman, B. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Nomad, C. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Beauville, D. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Handyman? It's the stylish B. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Nomad. Even in the shadows, this car is breathtaking. Is it A. 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California, B. 1961 Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato, C. 1961 Jaguar E-Type, D. 1961 Maserati 3500 GT? The answer is C. 1961 Jaguar E-Type. Enzo Ferrari himself called it the most beautiful car ever made. This iconic Ford is A. 1932 Ford Model B, B. 1932 Ford V8, C. 1932 Ford Roadster, or is it D. 1932 Ford Deluxe? The correct answer is B. 1932 Ford V8, the first affordable V8 powered car. So how'd you stack up against those automotive legends? Feeling confident? Our next quiz will push your knowledge to the limit.